You call yourself lazy. You beat yourself up for not doing enough. You look at your to-do list, endless, messy, impossible, and you freeze. You scroll for hours, feeling guilty the entire time. You tell yourself, if I just had more discipline, I'd fix everything. But here's the truth. You're not lazy. You're overwhelmed. Somewhere along the way, life started piling up. Tasks, deadlines, expectations, emotions, all stacked on top of each other. And instead of tackling one thing at a time, your brain tried to hold everything at once. You wake up tired before the day even begins. You sit there staring at your screen, your phone, your thoughts, trying to pick a starting point. But every direction feels heavy. And when you can't move forward, you label yourself unmotivated, lazy, failure. But you're none of those things. You're just carrying too much at once. See, when the brain senses chaos, it shuts down. It's a defense mechanism. Your mind says, this is too much. Let's do nothing instead. And then you hate yourself for it. The guilt stacks on top of the overwhelm, and the cycle keeps spinning. Let's talk about what's really happening. Overwhelm isn't just mental, it's physical. Your nervous system can't tell the difference between too many tasks and danger. It responds the same way, by triggering stress, tension, and that frozen feeling. It's not that you don't care. It's that your body is begging for relief. You've been in survival mode for too long. You've been sprinting on a treadmill that never stops. You tell yourself to push harder, but pushing harder doesn't fix burnout. It just hides it until it explodes. That's why even simple things, like cleaning your room, replying to a message, opening an email, feel like climbing a mountain. Because it's not just the task you're facing, it's the weight behind it. The unfinished goals, the expectations, the fear of failing again. All of that attaches itself to one tiny action. So you procrastinate, not because you're lazy, but because your brain is trying to protect you. It's saying, let's delay this pain. Let's wait until we feel safe again. But that safe moment never comes on its own. It only comes when you start letting go of the pressure to do everything perfectly. Here's what you need to remember. You don't have to fix your whole life today. You just need to take one small, quiet step. Start small, ridiculously small. Forget the big picture for now. Don't think about the entire list. Just think about one thing. Maybe it's getting out of bed. Maybe it's drinking a glass of water. Maybe it's replying to one text you've been avoiding. And when that voice in your head says, that's not enough, remind yourself that enough is whatever gets you moving again. Because movement builds momentum. And momentum is what clears the fog. Then simplify. You're not lazy. You're overloaded. So reduce the load. You don't need 10 goals. You need one direction. Pick the smallest, clearest step forward. Focus on it until it feels light. And give yourself permission to rest without guilt. Rest isn't weakness, it's strategy. When you rest, you reset your system. You allow your body to realize it's safe again. And when you feel safe, motivation comes naturally. Another truth? You don't owe productivity to anyone. You don't exist just to check boxes. Your worth isn't measured by your output. You're a human being, not a machine. And maybe the reason you've been feeling so lost is because you forgot that. Let yourself slow down. Breathe. You don't have to earn rest. You don't have to apologize for pausing. The world glorifies hustle, but never talks about recovery. Yet without recovery, there is no strength. Without rest, there is no clarity. So maybe the most productive thing you can do right now is nothing. Not out of laziness, but out of kindness. Because when you stop fighting yourself, when you stop calling yourself names, when you stop treating rest like a crime, that's when your energy starts to come back. That's when ideas return. That's when things begin to make sense again. So next time you catch yourself saying, I'm lazy, stop. Take a deep breath. Look around and remind yourself, you're not lazy, you're overwhelmed. You've been surviving, not slacking. You've been carrying more than anyone can see. You don't need to be harder on yourself. You need to be gentler. Because healing doesn't come from pressure. It comes from patience. You're not behind. You're just rebuilding. And that takes time, so take it. One step, one breath, one small win at a time. And when the noise quiets down, when you finally feel peace again, you'll realize you were never lazy. You were just tired of being at war with yourself.